Oh, un pochettino omosessuale.
Okay, wait. Alright, so hello everyone, welcome back to this video. Today I'm going to talk about what I've been up to this past few months, and unfortunately, well, I haven't made any upgrade to my setup. Technically, I did buy a new desk. The one I had before gave me no leg room. Now the only problem I currently have is if I sit for too long, my backside hurts a bit. Or no, actually, it's quite annoying. Okay. Time to talk about my misadventures at work. First of all, I'm 19 years old and I didn't finish high school because I wanted to find out how tough the world is with only a junior high diploma. Yeah, I'm a Dark Souls player if you can tell. I like the difficulty. Anyway, it is tough. The first place I went to work was a pizzeria, Italian. It was a pizzeria slash Italian restaurant. I wanted to say the name, but it's near where I live. And how did I find it? I simply went from place to place on the street, asking. Wait, did that sound right? I went on the street and to place to ask, asking if they were hiring and handing out my CV curriculum, and also asking around. I went used Indeed, an app and site to find a job offer and send your CV, so it's easy for HR to read your paper and throw it out the window because yes, we are eco-friendly now. So the place called me the same day that I gave my CV. I accepted the job, and they told me I started the next day working with a pizza chef. Spoiler: I never worked with a pizza chef. I worked in a kitchen with a very stressed out chef and a dishwasher from Bangladesh who didn't understand a lick of Italian. Wait, is that right? Wait. They didn't understand a damn word of Italian. And I, a person with a darker complexion than the average Italian youngster, was treated exactly the same way, which is to say, a not very human way. I mean, dude, the guy didn't understand Italian and was treated the same. Like, can you count? Can you read? Like, what the heck? I told you I did all my schooling here in Italy. I don't know. So where was I again? Okay, so and what I did do? Young, a youngster in a unpaid trial week. I simply said I will be coming the next day, and I went job hunting again. After several days, I find a call center ad advertisement on Indeed, and I, desperate young man, went for it. We worked for 3 days, calling people, and the girl that was working there, who showed me the ropes, never managed to land a single sale. The manager, well, she watches everyone, and even ask you why you got up. Hey, wait, why are you getting up? You have to go to the bathroom. No, you can use the chair. Yeah, kinda like that. Then a friend of mine tells me that a bar near where she works is looking for a guy to deliver coffee. And I, in this case, I let the manager know she had been cordial, much more human than the goddamn pizzeria that I, no, to the goddamn restaurant I worked at. I said to her I found work elsewhere. Another reason I went to work at a bar was that the call center salary was commission based. Legit a real delight, literally. I mean, if I don't make any sales, they bend me over. And yeah, basically I pay in nature to the company. Like what the fuck? So, so So this bar was nice, chill, good people. I bring out the coffee. I built a good relationship with the good rep, with a good relationship with the customer. Wait, okay, that sounds like I'm bragging, but it's key here because I worked there for a couple of months, and when I was struck by some illness where I couldn't sleep at night and I couldn't speak or breathe because I had this phenomenon cough. That kind that I thought I was going to throw up my lungs. Wait, apologies, I have to drink a bit of water. So I got fired. So they fired me. And you'll say, Kurashi, but you had the contract, right? You had the contract to work, right? And I, very intelligent young man that I am, worked without a contract. He told me it was temporary, then decided to keep me indefinitely. I was getting paid 20 euros a day, and I was working 7 hours over 6 days. I can say that in hindsight, nice job, crap pay. And so what else did I do in that time? I started going to an evening school, night school, depending on what's the correct term, which is fantastic. It's a cooking school because cooking has always been my passion. I like making food, and now so the teachers they accommodate you. They try to help you they try to help you. They give you the material. They give the material for free, and also it's very easy to get good grades. Most of classmates are either Italian people who couldn't get diploma, high school diploma, or immigrants who want to get an education. So yeah, and my school gives you about 90 absences. After 90 absences, you will get held back like normal. I made various dishes, met people older than me, and I went in the fourth year because high school is 5 years, and you graduate at the fifth year. And people are 30, are around the 30 years old, and still like they're 16. But the people in the third year, the people in the third year have my age. My brother and I both got a PS5, fantastic console. And besides that, I started working as an editor for a friend of mine. His name is Vex. His channel is Kurashi Inc. I will put in the description his channel. The legendary man pays me 5 years per edited video. And you'll wonder, wait, how much time does it take? Well, 3 hours of me editing and 9 hours for my PC to render. Oh yeah, I have a crappy laptop, if you can't tell. Anyway, at the moment I'm training and studying to get I'm studying to get my driver's license. And I also have my brother that owes me 150 euros. It's been 3 months and he still haven't paid me back. Why does he have me money? That brings me to a quite traumatic return of an e-bike. In the last week of work, I bought an electric bike through my brother who was doing third-party Klarna. I paid him in installments, so I get the bike, I ready to work, I come back. I get the bike, I ride it to work, I come back from work, and the very next day, I find out that the goddamn e-bike no longer works. Since I was under warranty, I returned it. Mind you, I live on the 5th floor, no elevator, and the bike weighs 13 kilos. I had to carry it up and down, alone. No help, only me and my big muscle. How the heck do you say the word for meat? So the shipping to arrive to me took me 2 weeks because the seller put the wrong address. And it was quite a real, absolute ordeal. That being said, if you liked this video, drop a like and comment. I'm off to play Dark Souls 2, because it's the only Dark Souls my laptop runs without issue. Even Dark Souls Remastered, the first game, runs slow. I do not know why. Yes, also to add some length, I also started growing out my hair, and it's fantastic. Okay, see ya.